Okay, welcome on in everybody. Game 7, starting soonish for sure. Everybody was pretty punctual today and this drafting has been going quite smoothly too, so there shouldn't be as big a delay today this time around. However, no interesting pregame video for you guys today. I'll head straight into the regular drafting screens and what you already know. Enjoy! Test, test, hello. Alright, there we go. Apologies, guys, for the delay and for the, well, lack of commentary. I'm still in the process of fighting a tough battle against this fucking creature in my room that already bothered me yesterday. But anyways, now I'll use my full attention, at least as much as possible, for this game at our hands. The teams you already saw, of course. You've been able to observe the map a little bit as well. We've got Sdn and Byzantine Fire spawning next to each other. Two very good players, of course. The number 1 and number 2 draft pick from Team Halu. High tier players. For Team Antiquity, we again have Antiquity-Kismic. That's the captain and the first pick, so the best possible lineup. And for Team Cheeze, we're going with another, well, lower tier lineup, of course, later tier draft picks. That's MJ and Sooty, Rome and Mayans, two high tier civilizations. So they're also going to be quite happy with what they got for themselves in this game, I imagine. Everybody on river this time around, so only 2 agricultural civs being in this game is maybe a bit unfortunate. We've typically seen 3 of them, maybe even 4 of them. I don't quite remember. But there's definitely been maps where more agri civs were picked, despite less freshwater being on the map, which of course these guys don't know in advance. All they know is that they're gonna have iron on this map, which everybody has received. Interestingly, Byzantine Fire chose to traverse this river in order to preserve more floodplains and get closer to his teammate in the north, I assume. That will remove him a bit from his iron, though, which makes it quite awkward to hook that resource, since he's not likely to plant a city near that iron, at least conventionally. Typically not, not a good idea to plant across river so early on. He's been going for an interesting strategy here, though, Byzantine. He's just irrigated these floodplains, not even roading across the river. Doesn't feel worth it even. He's just going for lots of growth early on here, and no jaguars at all. Well, never mind. He's got that one. He's got one of them out there. So that's better than nothing, obviously. He's already made contact with his teammate Sdn. We saw that earlier. And he's now spotted Rome Sooty there in the west. Quite the interesting map, I think. This is, again, one of the maps I really like. This one and the previous one, I think, definitely a tier above the 2 maps before that, and we see much more fighting here, much easier for people to reach each other, I would assume. Settlers out already for Sumeria, for the Celts, and for nobody else. So Anti and Kismic again feeling quite confident with their early settlers and stuff. They like what they got. Quite interesting too for Kismic. He knows that the iron has to be on this mountain, because that is the only tile in his capital that can even have iron. So he knows that this hill is safe to plant on. So I wouldn't be surprised if he actually ended up going the extra tile here and planting 3 apart, despite it still being quite early in the game. But no, alright, he moves back with his Enkidu. I spoke too soon. Doesn't want to go for the rather greedy early city, which I can understand, although nonetheless this isn't even that good a city anyways. Maybe this one would have been nicer to have, but it's just overall a bit of a weird spot for the Sumerians there. As you can see, not really any good cities beyond that capital that he's got, which is fine, I guess. Early Golden Age with all of these plains might be worthwhile. If he plants another city here on the coast, maybe, I think that could be a decent spot there for the Sumerians. Alright, Rome. Lots of warriors here, not even a barracks yet. Interesting. I think that's a not too bad decision for Sooty. Gotta make sure when you're in the middle of the map like this that you get good scouting of your surroundings. You also want to have warriors to protect your iron. And then there's the Aztecs in the game, which means you always want to stay safe from turn 1. And he's, I think, done himself a great favor going for these warriors. Now has good vision of where that Jaguar warrior came from and is headed towards. I think he's going to be happy with that early build decision he's made. Okay, these second cities have come out, and I'm still surprised that nobody else has gone for any settlers. Oh, it looks like maybe the Mayans have? Or, yeah, all right. Nice going, MJ. A good second city spot. I think it's the right choice there. Could have also gone for this one, but on the hill, decent spot. And even if that's iron underneath there, which she probably doesn't know just yet where the iron is, even if it's there, I mean, worst case, you've got that city on iron. So what? All right, you can still cut the road if really necessary, but yeah, it could definitely be worse. And she's lucky. The iron actually ends up being on the mountain, so that's not gonna be bothering her. So the Aztecs get their border expand. I feel like Byzantine might be banking on an early golden age. He has size 5 in capital. He's got the barracks now, but he's only making warriors, no jaguars even. He's lacking the production, I feel like. And I'm surprised. I think he's banking on early golden age because he's not improving any of these BGs. But if that's the case, why not make some more jaguars to go get that early GA? Well, he just did. All right, so that's a good decision in that case. Now scouting a little bit east as well, but SDN is already there. That's maybe a bit of miscommunication. Both of them committing a unit over there to the east. Not the most effective tactic. Rome and Samaria have found out about each other. I'm not sure about the Celts just yet. I'm not sure City is actually aware of how close in between the two enemies he really is. And I think he's going to be the prime target. He can't afford to build a lot of cities in this one. Maybe 2 cities. He would like to have 3 or 4, of course, with his nice land. But being between 2 enemies, it feels more like Rome might be forced to stay on 2 cities, get an early legion upgrade, and stay in the game that way while the Mayans build up a little bit. And MJ is in a pretty fine spot to build up. You'd have to imagine that the Celts focus on Rome, since that's the enemy their teammate can help them with. So as long as MJ can withstand the Aztec pressure, which is rather mild, just so far at least, she should be fine. She should be fine building up a bit and making up for the fact that Rome probably doesn't get to grow a whole lot in this game. We'll see how that goes. Wow, that's the patented Zulu plant. SDN's second city about to be all the way out here on the hill. It seems like he's early committing for that score. And he's done a good job. As we see, apparently Samaria has taken Golden Age already. Interesting. So I think the rationale is as follows. Kismic wants early pressure on Rome. So if he's spamming tons of archers and Enkidu's, then with only 3 or 4 Galax, they might already be able to take out Rome if they're quick enough. This can happen in MPT if you coordinate early attacks nicely, so it is a possibility. But just to finish my thought on the east there, I liked SDN and Byzantine scouting all of their surroundings, making sure that nobody is east of them. This settler that they have over there probably helps them in assessing the map state situation. And then they're just planting that greedy score city all the way east where nobody can reach them. It's even a coastal, so that's good for later on too. Very much agree with that decision. And it looks like Kismic so far has been rolling quite well with his Enkidu's. I didn't quite catch these combats, but it doesn't look like he's lost a whole lot of them so far. Having taken his own Golden Age, he's probably looking to, again, just spam archers, Enkidu's, get them over there onto Rome, and set up Antiquity for a kill. And that's exactly what the other teams in this game don't want to see. Team Antiquity sort of creating a bit of separation there at the top of the standings. Don't love to see them getting a lot of early kills if you remember of Team Cheeze or Team Halu. But of course, this map definitely one that Halu's team isn't going to complain about. Got a lot of space to score pump with. Fine land, especially for the Zulu. They don't need a whole lot of land, and for 2 or 3 cities, this is totally fine. The Aztecs also don't need that many cities typically, but they can take this a little bit slower. They've got pretty nice land to grow into, lots of cool city plans that they might go for. I can definitely see this being 3, 4 cities and a bigger swordsman upgrade for Byzantine. And I might have missed it, but it doesn't look like he's taken his golden age just yet. I think that's a good choice for him. Rome size 2 now. It looks like Sooty now with his settler out too, and there he is. Exactly. They being planted, 2 apart. Maybe that hill would have been a better plan. I struggle to see why this plant on the grassland would be better. The only explanation would be that he's got it pre-roaded. So that's 1 turn more value out of that city. Otherwise, the hill plan might have been the wiser decision. Either way, as long as he's holding on to that iron that he's sitting on right now, I think he's pretty fine early on. Very early walls for the Mayans here. Maybe the fact that they don't have defensive bombard, especially before mathematics really becomes a possibility. Maybe that's why MJ feels like just don't want to noob out early. Go for these walls. Make sure you're not an easy target and not an attractive target as well, right? Because building walls might deter the enemy from even trying to hit in the first place. So I can see why one would potentially do that. Interesting, this Jaguar warrior being at his teammate makes me think that either SDN or Byzantine, one of them is looking to take his golden age soon, I believe. And judging by the fact that Byzantine hasn't mined a single tile so far and is now irrigating deserts, would it be too outlandish to assume that he's looking to take a golden age soon from his teammate? It's just 1 city, so he's definitely gonna get out 1 settler before doing that. But I'm just saying he's really not interested in any 2 shield tiles pre-golden age, that's for sure. The road just there to connect his cities that he's looking to plant and to get towards that iron is what I'm thinking. Celt's already on 3 cities and he's loving his game so far. He's got real nice land there along the river. He's even been roading towards Rome already. The path is really obvious there for Team Antiquity. Veteran Enkidu start coming out of Ur now. So Rome's not gonna get to have a lot of fun in this one. Rome is a pretty decent civ to be thrust into this scenario with. I'm pretty sure you could have fared worse than that. Mayans declaring war. Looks like MJ now trying to clear out that warrior. It's not going too well for her, and she's got to be careful. Looks like she's lost 2 units attacking into that warrior. She can't have much more at home than that, so be careful not to get rolled, and wouldn't be all that surprised if Aztecs decided to go for that 1 versus 1 roll in Copan or anywhere. It looks like another warrior just came out, so MJ is still on the safe side with that one as Byzantine moves on over onto the mine, and I'm thinking she's definitely gonna hit him again now. There she goes. Wow, she just can't catch a break here. What are these rolls? Not even across river, not even fortified. It's just going all terrible for MJ, and if she's not careful, might get a military grade leader there. Wow, that looks like another combat loss. That guy is the absolute final boss. Finally taken out. Let's take a look at the military size to see how much she lost there. Still 8 warriors, but let's compare that to Rome. Well, we can't. Who can we compare it to? Alright, we don't have an apt comparison right now. I'll be trying to get those spies out next turn. I'm just saying, she probably lost lots of units there. Interesting though, Kismic not sending all the Enkidus at Rome. I would have expected if they were trying to go for an immediate kill, that would have been the play, but it looks like maybe they're taking it way slower than I initially expected. Upgrading 5 anti says, alright, so they are going reasonably soon. If that's the case, if you're upgrading a 5 and trying to push down Rome, don't send anything over to Zulu right now. What's that gonna do? Unless you're that sure that that kill on Rome is gonna come through, but I mean, is that what we're doing? Apparently. Hopefully these spies are coming through now. Need some intel there, so we can see how these combat odds might be looking. Nice, all of them coming through nicely here. Let's check in with Rome. 15 warriors. Alright, again Sooty. Very reminiscent of yesterday's game. He's getting hit in Vey though. He's going real low. I think he's dead. Oh no. Terrible luck for Team Cheeze. He's got 15 warriors, we just checked, but not quick enough on the reinforce there in a way, and that's why I typically like to keep 2 warriors in each of my cities. Kismic just going for the YOLO attempt on the city. Might have known for some reason that there was just 1 unit in there, but that was an absolutely legal and viable kill. Poor guy Sooty ends up dying here. Not sure the combat actually started before the turn ended or after, but we're gonna have to reload this, and sadly Rome's gonna be eliminated here. That's definitely not the start any of the teams here were looking for. Team Antiquity with the early kill, and Team Cheeze. How unfortunate for them after Sooty had such a nice game yesterday, holding for such a long time. Just catches the bad end of a roll here, and that's it for him today. Feeling really bad, of course, for the guy. But you know, those 1 versus 1s, that's what MPT oftentimes is all about. And we've all been there, of course. Alright. Kismic with another kill. He's gotta be the all-time leader in kills in my tournaments at this point, I feel like. That just sounds reasonable. Mate. Alright, getting that reload up and ready. Poor little Sooty. Alright, let's make sure we get the correct save loaded here and everything set up properly. Alright. I guess we'll have to disband that, so we can't just roll with the AI, unfortunately. But that's the price we have to pay for these early kills. Okay, getting that reload ready. Okay, finally we're all in. I just clicked the launch. Strongly suspect that it's gonna crash again on kill, but at least this time around we'll get the safety save, which enables us to go on with AI afterwards. Alright, there you guys go. Let's see if he empties Vade. Can also just move out, doesn't have to disband. Okay. We've got that save. So guess I'll save again, just in case we need. Should kill now though. I've been trying to say. He's just wanting to make sure that I'm ready. Okay, we didn't even crash again. Good. So let's see how this develops. An early kill can be a double-edged sword if you're not able to sustain that sudden growth, you know. You gotta back it up with some defense. I wonder how they're gonna do that, and how their enemies are going to look to punish it. Alright. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna be attacking there soon. Sdn was asking if Biz could send anything, but he doesn't have anything for now. I mean, he's got some veteran warriors. He could hook that iron at any point, but what's he got? 4 veterans, that's 4 swordsmen, that doesn't do anything. I don't think it would be wise to now go all in for that city. Although, if you could take out Sumeria, the entire top side of the map is empty. That allows Zulu to go crazy amounts of score pumping. So it would potentially be a good idea. One player of Team Cheeze out already. If the other dies, if MJ dies next, it automatically puts Team Cheeze last in the scoring department. So if either team could get that kill onto MJ, that secures a lot of points for the team already. Interesting. I remember making a survey earlier for who would disown us first, and what I'm gonna say is the correct solution is a player that was on that survey. We'll see. Still no golden age, I don't think, for the Aztecs, so the fact that there is no mines over here is definitely unconventional. Anti now going for that upgrade. Didn't even need to use those. That's 5 Galax, just like suggested. Just a handful of them. Just a handful of them makes it so you have to be respected, and you're pretty much guaranteed to get into your golden age. Now, you're not going to be able to use those to force an early kill anymore on somebody, but you don't need that anymore at this point. Looks like he's also finding the gold department himself. And I wonder what the next objective is for Antiquity. I mean, for Kismic, it's clear, right? You just want to, plant another city. I personally have put it here, just cause it's safer and it's towards your captured one. But still, he just wants to solidify his position right now. He's spamming towards the Zulu, all these archers and Enkidu that should have been going towards Rome. But that's what he's going to be doing for the next 30 turns, I guess. Just keep scoring, keep solidifying, and keep being annoying. What's Anti gonna go for though? Is he trying to plant another 2 or 3 cities and have that mega golden age production? Or is he trying to, I don't know, get on over to Zulu and help pressure him? Is he looking to take out MJ to eliminate Team Cheeze here? I can't be sure what his goal actually is. And Cheeze and Team Halu, all of a sudden, I don't think Sdn and Byzantine Fire were expecting to be fighting this early, but Kismic's just forcing them to. Sdn, with that far apart plant, especially in Ulundi, he's now kind of paying a price for it, because it's that Sumeria pressure that he was hoping to avoid for some time at least. 6 Galax out from Anti right now, and he is going northeast, so I wonder, is he going for Aztecs, for Zulu? Is he just, I don't know, is he just sending to Sumeria in case a retake ends up coming through? Just lots of questions for now. I still like what Byzantine and Sdn have done though. They've gone for score city plans and are still pretty safe in what they got. Another city coming out again, pretty far apart, 3 distance from both his previous ones, so they're feeling comfortable enough to at least keep expanding at a high rate. I wonder what MJ is thinking about now. Maybe just hide in your corner, hope that the other guys eat each other up. Can you save? After I plant a city, please. Sure, I guess he's going anarchy again, is he? Alright. Just letting him know. I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe it's an anarchy. Oh yeah. Nice. He went anarchy before planting that city, so the anarchy would be shorter, I guess. Right? Let's check it out. No, he still does citizen. I'm an idiot. I can never crack the code behind this guy. He's just too next level for me. Alright. Look at that military though. We've got 7 archers, 13 Enkidu. That's more than Team Halu have combined in terms of military. They really barely have enough to protect all their cities and roads at this point. And Kismic's not stopping either. Look at this. He's just pumping it straight on over there. He is relentless with this. And a few impies at his captured city is not going to deter him at all. That's for sure. Ulundi on fire here, the typical size 3 disorder. Bah. We've all been there. We've all been there, you know. But I don't like to see it in the tournament play. That's the thing. That can cost you those disorders, especially when you're under pressure like this. Wow, he just straight up went for the hit. But looks like a retreat can end up coming through, so still no golden age for the Aztecs, I don't think. And Sdn is getting sanded like it's a beach. It looks pretty sandy over there. Can't deny that. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I think MJ, just hide in your corner, hope nobody takes you out, get some scoring points for your team. Maybe sneak a boat kill in the end. I don't know. It's so rough, right? Because you're Mayans too, so bit limited. Probably not gonna have a lot of gold. Wow, is he actually going south? Is he actually going for Mayans? That's uncalled for, Anti. But as I said yesterday, right? If one player dies, it is smart to take the other one out, the other guy in that team, just to have that scoring that scoring position guaranteed. And that's just... Come on, Sdn. I know it's late in Europe, but... that's lots of production that you're losing out on there. Fix that happiness. Oh. I mean, they're all still despotism. That's what I'm just checking for. Ever since the last game there with Biz, I'm kind of paranoid with the goated maneuvers. Surely Anti's walking over to the lake, right? He's not going to plant on the vines. Could irrigate it for a 3-foot tile, so there's that. Oh, does a wine? Yeah, it does. Interesting. He's looking for the GA now. Maybe he can get it from Samaria. Samaria has attacked into him before. So it might be a good idea to just bait Kismic into GAing you if you really want that. But I think he only wants it because he's scared of that Celt Gallic attack. And there we go. A Golden Age taken for Anti. Size 4 in cap, so he can't one-per-turn it by any means. It's still a Celt's Golden Age on 4 cities, just about. So it's a rough look. I mean, maybe you're able to get that Golden Age if you're trying to catch out some archers there. If Kismic won't attack into you with Enkidu, which he might stop doing now. Maybe you're trying to catch out some of his archers that he's sending over there single file, but of course they don't know that that's a thing. Poor Sdn, look at this. He can't even hold onto on his roads, onto all of his... Oh, what is this? Did he just... That must have been a misclick. He attacked with Veteran Impi into Veteran Enkidu? Oh no. Look at this. He didn't even do a point of damage and now all of these tiles are empty. Ah, oh, you hate to see it. Sdn is really struggling there. Didn't get the rolls he was hoping for. That's for sure. And Anti, he can still go over there to the Aztecs, and it looks like that is what he's doing. Luckily, Biz had spotted that earlier, but he's got to make sure not to get surprised by this. Those hurt, man. Those really hurt. Nice. He's at least able to spot them now. You're kidding. What's going on with Kismic, dude? He gets a second kill of the game, and he's all over the map. Look at this. He's not even going to be able to be recaptured at ByzFire-Sdn. Still no Golden Age for Byzantine. Oh, and all of a sudden it's Team Antiquity controlling the entire map. Having taken both enemy teams down to 1 member. And they can go for everything here. I think Status posted some stats in chat earlier. And he was saying if... He's funny. He's saying to fix mutes, the enemy don't have any players anymore. What type of mutes are they supposed to fix? No, but I'm just saying here. Oh, yeah, Status said earlier if Anti and Kismic were able to get first with 4 kills, he said something like they were guaranteed... tied for first place in the tourney overall. I'm not sure that's actually correct, but it almost feels like that would seal the deal in this tourney. Oh, they're getting 2 kills already here. Now, as long as they don't both die, and 1-for-1 taken here by Byzantine, not going in his favor. Actually, there was an archer underneath, so Kismic had that one on lock. In moves Antiquity 2 with his 5 Gallics. He's been spotted, of course, but he doesn't have any moves with those for this turn. So Byzantine's now trying to figure out what he can do about that. It's just a hopeless situation, isn't it? Look at this Western team. They're taking over everything. Sprawling into the east, having their stacks all across the map. And now the swordsmen come in, but... Is it even going to be enough there for the Aztecs? Such far apart city plans. It's not what you love to see. Kismic just gets that kill as well. Double kill for him before 30 turns or something. Like, what is it? It's turn 35, alright. Before half the game, he's got 2 kills already. And this almost feels like Anti and Kismic winning the tournament outright at this point. With 2 games left to be played tomorrow, it's really looking rough for the opposition at this point. Man, what can they really do here? I'm not seeing it. Definitely, there's no real place for them, because the issue is that as Anti's cap is now finally on fire too, they're freely producing at home. Anti and Kismic are still in their golden ages probably. Another 5 stack of Gallic coming out, while the enemies barely have enough to fend at home as it is, as things stand. So they've just got it on lock. Yeah, look at this. Anti might even be able to find the kill here if he gets a good angle. I wonder how much he's got scouted. I don't think he knows about the position of the other Aztec cities, but he might start looking to get onto these roads or something. It's looking likely. Maybe pillage the iron. There's options for the Celts here, definitely. Maybe just waiting for the Sumerian reinforcements to arrive. Either way, this isn't going far. I don't think we're gonna see this one reach the turn limit. I'll just put it that way. The Aztecs, despite their Jaguars here, there's just no weak point to attack. And he going for the double move. Where's he going? Just taking that bonus grassland for now, it seems. He's actually moving north twice. Good idea to fortify those roads in advance, although, and he's moving in onto Tlatelolco now, blocking the road, but he doesn't have any units left. He's kind of scattering a bit. Actually gets to disband that worker, so that's at least some damage done there. But this could have gone way worse for Byzantine. It doesn't end up losing out on that much. Looks like he might have lost a swordsman though. Look at this. There's just 2 swordsmen remaining. So that's costly. Another one upgraded in capital here. As you can see, that one's fresh out of production. And he doesn't get any pillages off, just that one worker disband. And looks like still these Gallics, I don't think they're gonna be able to do that much damage, but what he has done is made Byzantine use a couple of units, scouted the Aztecs' land, and now he's able to regenerate with these Gallics that he's moved to safety, while Kismic gets his reinforcements over through the Zulu city that he captured. Therefore, I feel like Byzantine might not survive this one, but we've said that how many times in this tournament, and he's surprised us time and time again, so maybe he's able to mount a successful defense here. The only issue being that just defending isn't going to do you any favors in this game. Gallics are now trying to get some damage done. Pillage goes off. Oh, it's a travesty. Look at this. Even the floodplain, I think. Yeah, just being pillaged. 2 at Tenochtitlan, and I don't see the play at this point anymore. More Gallics being brought over. Feels like that might already be the lethal critical mass, so to speak. And MJ, she's got the vision. She's setting up nicely at home, but it's just her against the world in a second, it feels like. What a game! We've seen nothing like this so far in the tournament. We've seen that one early kill onto Cheeze in game 1, but that's all. And here we've got 2 of them completely shutting down the flow of the game. And the wild thing is that the team with 2 players alive is the team that has the 2 kills. So there's complete domination. I guess at this point, the interesting thing is which team is getting second place in score, because that's 3 points. Whoever dies first loses out on those. So, you know, I can see that being interesting, but it doesn't look like Anti and Kismic have a lot of doubt of who that's supposed to be. They're heavily targeting Byzantine for now, and that is the easier kill, I suppose. with the city placement and the civ matchups. He's not going to be able to re-establish that road. I don't think he doesn't even have any. Doesn't even have enough units to hold on to the roads he's got as is. Able to save that Gallic as well is Antiquity. I think he might have killed another swordsman there before moving back with it. Tough luck. Tough luck right here. I just don't see it. And even still, MJ is aware of this going on, right? She's got vision into North Atlantic. She knows that there's lots of Gallics raiding over there. So the logical conclusion would be to try and get onto the Celts and punish them at home. But what does she have? Spearmen. That's not going to do anything. A couple of javelins. She's trying to get into her golden age, I assume, but hasn't moved out with those javelins just yet. So that's going to take a while, if she's even ever going to be able to do that, because the enemies are just so mobile that they might just be able to deny it from her for good. Look at this. You really don't want to be playing Aztecs right now. That's for certain. The iron now being disconnected is also not helping in the slightest. Road not reconnected just yet, although, oh no, that's not even a worker there, so he's really just holding it together by a string right now. Yeah, at this point I feel like as soon as these Gallics arrive, it should be killable. With all of this still coming on over. I don't know, mates. Is this on hill Tlatelolco? No, it isn't. So that's the obvious target. I feel like the northern city, the one that's disconnected from the roads, with no veteran units in, or no spearmen at least. Feels like that's where Byzantine's gonna get attacked. Still, my god, what's going on today? How many fires have we seen in this single game alone? Can't believe it. Where's Kismic going though? Is he trying to take that tile for some reason? I'm wondering what the idea is. Biz could now reinforce it with that spearman he just made in Teotihuacan, but decides against it. Where are the Gallics at? Alright, they've made it here. Not sure again where he's hitting with those. I feel like hitting from two sides might be beneficial. But then again, Byzantine doesn't have the capacity to shift a whole lot of units between cities right now. Anyway, so maybe you just move everything north to Tlatelolco, keep that connection severed, and hit straight onto the city with everything. That might be the highest percentage play at this point. No, not even any more cities being planted from Kismic. They know they can't lose on score at all. Oh, Byzantine. Oh, no. It was unfortunate, yeah. City was kind of thrown to the wolves there. Had he been able to hold on like yesterday, would have given Team Halu a lot of time to build, but instead they're now having to deal with this one. Sumeria even getting in on the fighting. Ugh. Hate to see it, don't you? These pillagers, they don't even do anything. They're just there to move units at this point, I guess. It's a bad look. 5 cities even for the Celts, dude. That must almost be like single player at this point for Team Anti. They're owning this map. How much army is there left for Biz? Yeah, it's nothing. At this point, he doesn't have the numbers anymore. If he rolls badly enough, just these 6, 7, 8 Sumerians might already be enough. And then I wonder, I feel like as soon as the next kill comes in, well, no, they still want to kill mines too, right? I mean, you want to maximize your score, unless, yeah, no, they definitely want that kill as well. And should be able to get it, right? I mean, there's well enough time to get the maximum amount of kills in this one, I feel like. Low HP units in Teotihuacan already. But I don't think they're hitting just yet, are they? No. I think Anti's also trying to get on to the northern city here. Otherwise, I mean, they could already be hitting. But they aren't. I'm not muted, am I? No? No, I don't think I am. Kismic legend. I'm just reading the chat a while for a bit now, because, you know, not a lot of stuff I got going on here. I agree, leaving alone MJ was the good play here for now. People definitely didn't see that coming, no. Neither did I. Wow, that's just sloppy. Pretty sure Anti moved that stack late. He could have moved that during at any point during last turn. He just moves it late. I wonder if he's also doing other stuff at the side right now. I wonder if he's that far, that confident here. But then I'm almost positive that was a late move for him. Even the matching team colors, look at this. Celts and Sumerians looking like the same color, to be honest. They got the team colors going even. That's some strategy. Sumeria Celts, that's powerful duo apparently, especially when you get the early 1v1 rolls, that's for certain. I can really sense that second-hand tilt right now. It's definitely strong. All these tiles are even clocked up. Like, he can't even produce anything Byzantine. At least he's got a lot of food and population. Why are we hitting this? Even. It's not even necessary. Are we going for the attack now? Looks like they're trying to capture that road, although at least that roll went into Byzantine's favor. A retreat this time around for the Celts, rather. And I think he's given up on taking that road. Instead, now looking to sneak around. I don't like that Gallic movement. I think Andy's actually just moving units around at this point. Like, he's now pillaging random tiles. I mean, he doesn't, of course, like, he's got 30 turns or whatever to make that kill happen here. Chichen, it's on fire now. Looks like MJ is pretty busy handling that city micro. Nah, but seriously, I don't like that Gallic movement from Anti. He moved the stack in late. Now he moves that Gallic on random ass tiles with no defense bonus where the archers can just attack into it. That's the only way, by the way, that Byzantine's getting any positive trades. He's throwing away Gallics for no reason right now. That's just what bothers me. I guess he just wants to distract and help Kismic get the ace, the quadra kill. I guess that would be epic. I mean, it would be epic, like, that's no irony there, but I'm also saying nobody, I don't think, would mind Anti being a little bit more efficient here and speeding up the process. That's that's what I'm getting at, right? Would also like Kismic. Dude, why is everybody on fire? Why are we all burning our homes continuously as well? SDN with the twice in a row even earlier. It's a sloppy game. That's all there really is to say. I would like to see Kismic and Anti start roading, actually, though. If you start roading up to the Mayans at this point, I think that might be a good decision. Because you want to make sure you get all the kills, right? There's no point, like, there's no excuses for not getting every single kill on this map right now. So, what are they doing? What are they even doing at home? There's no more units coming out from Sumeria. What are they building? Are they making actual, like, buildings, temples, libraries, settlers at this point? Or I don't see any settlers, any military units coming out from there, so that's what I'm wondering. Are they making wealth? Yeah, Byzantine, that's right. The one game that is not that center of the map, the one game that he's trying to make some cities, doesn't end up well for him. But it's no matter what he did that game. Like, with SDN and Sooty dying like that, Aztecs could have done whatever they wanted. There's no way they get him back into this game. Celts and Sumeria just got rolling, and there was no stopping them. Only 2 games left after this. That's the last map with iron for everybody. Oh, Anti, I see what they're saying now. Plans to kill MJ first for the viewers at home. Alright, so I think what they're talking about... No, wait, but that doesn't make any sense, does it? I think that's... Isn't that bad? Like, let me see. I'm pretty sure MJ... Oh, no. No, MJ is Team Cheeze. If you kill Team Cheeze first, then I think the tournament's completely over, isn't it? Don't you want to... Don't they want to kill Byzantine first for the viewers? Because that eliminates Team Halu from first place contention, but Team Cheeze might still be in the running then. Maybe I'm missing something, I'm not sure. I also wonder what the approach is. How are they looking to take out Mayans? Just massive Gallic stack? Tons of Gallics with archers underneath? A few catapults maybe? Wonder what the agenda's gonna look like. Maybe he's bringing the Gallics from Aztecs lands as well. But yeah, I'm wondering what the idea is there. She's planting quite close together, so it's not that easy to get onto these roads. Lots of cities coming out now, 2 cities apparently. Maybe she feels like she can overtake the Aztecs and score. Score is not going to be the issue here, though, I can promise you that. Again, I'm still wondering what he meant by for the viewers at home. Look at that symmetrical planting of cities, though. They're all in this box shape, the cities. Look at this, they're all in the entire... Like, that's the... Oh, that looks so pleasing to the eye. I wish Chichen Itza had no border expand, that would be perfect. Maybe get a temple in Copan, so it's symmetrical again. Good job on the symmetry. Aztecs could have done the same, but maybe not anymore. Oh, mate. They're saying they want to kill MJ first, but I don't see it actually. Like, I'm just wondering what do they want to kill MJ with? They don't have any coastals. They can't land the backline. They don't have any roads going, and they don't have any units moving over. So, are they actually looking to go to like turn 70 or whatever? Byzantine. He strikes back. He takes the road. Okay. Does he have any workers to get the road back up? No, not for now, but he might. Oh. Can't believe it. He's taking back. Anti, no. All right, they're getting nervous, I see. I wonder how many he's got at home. Let's check with the Celts army again. That's 30, okay. 6 of them maybe at Biz, so maybe 25-ish at home for the Celts. Kismic's getting nervous though. Interesting. I like that he's being real here and saying, "Hold on, we gotta make sure not to throw this." So he's taken back that road connection. That's big. Makes it so Tlatelolco is really all on its own. Did he make a settler there? Could have sworn that was size 3 last turn. I wonder what he ended up making there. Is it 21 turns left only? True. Only 21. I didn't expect this to go till the turn limit, but it just might at this rate. It just might. Why make settlers? I don't understand that at this point. Like, what does this settler do? Like, either you make roads to get your connection on over. You might, okay, maybe you make a coastal city to get a boats over. But why make settlers at this point? Like, score is an absolute joke. Score doesn't matter at all. Border expanse coming out for the Aztecs now. Maybe the score, maybe they don't kill either. That would be hilarious. In that case, the score would matter between Mayans and Aztecs. I just don't see either of them surviving. I'm just being real here. No catapults, I don't think, though, for the Celts. So maybe if they take a bad attack on Mayans, especially, it could go badly. You never know. I really don't see the plan, though. Still, I can't. I mean, I guess he's just stacking units until right before the end and then hitting. That might be what it is. That wouldn't have been my intuition, right? Because the strongest point would be right at the end of your golden age, but maybe that's better for some reason. I don't know. I'm not that big of a numbers nerd. Can't honestly can't tell you. At least Mayans haven't had golden age all game. I think she's fishing with this javelin thrower, but if she gets golden age, that's getting real bad then for Anti. I don't think he's gonna be able to 1v1 her if she's getting golden age now. Unless he outplays, of course, which just based on player names is an option. A possibility, rather. Those city, I don't, mate. What are we planting cities for? Just unit support, I guess. I mean, maybe the unit support is the real issue for Kismic. Just make wealth in your cities at that point, I guess. It's just spearmen on spearmen here on these roads. We don't want to attack into that. Neither with archers nor with those Gallics. But as long as they keep the northern city separated, I guess that's good enough. Oh no, she just lost that. She just lost that javelin thrower without dealing a single point of damage. That would have been her golden age. Next, a veteran jaguar coming out, or javelin rather. I think she's sending that one as well. Yeah, there she goes. She wants to make sure she gets it next time, but I feel like Anti might just be moving back at that point. You don't want to give that golden age over. Again, that would be really bad to give that 6 city GA over to Maya. Near cap, he says, because it says in the pop-up message that it was near city so and so, but I guess he didn't even notice her moving any units over. That's how little he's worried. 37 Galaxy. I mean, that's nice and all. Not even sure 37 Galaxy is better than 15 Galaxy and 30 Archers. Right? That might actually be better the other way around. Or some catapults even, because I don't think they're lacking gold on Team Antiquity. It doesn't look like they're interested in mathematics. At least Andy's been roading for a bit. He's lost the workers apparently. Or he's just stopped roading there, not sure which way it is. Okay, at, at this point it definitely looks like he's going for the Aztecs first. Oh no, maybe he's just moving around the Mayans vision. That could be a thing as well, right? You never know. He's not gonna give over that golden age though, is he? That would just be, well, the game has been nothing but sloppy so far, so maybe that would be the peak sloppiness. But come on, that doesn't happen to top players usually. Look at that Spearman stack though. That's pure pain to attack into. What does he have? Yeah, nothing but Spearman. Ah, it's so unfortunate for him. Respect to still trying, right? And hoping that somehow MJ dies before you. That's all they're really playing for here. Alright, in the last game for today, it looks like Team Antiquity might close out this tournament. Victory already. But they gotta stick the landing here. You wanna clean house with this map. Kismic looking to get a triple kill for himself. And Anti trying to get the kill onto MJ. Eliminating Team Cheeze before Team Halu, which might have big impact if they are able to do that. Is he transitioning the Galax down to the Mayans now as well from Tenochtitlan? Might be. There's his stack right now, moving one forward always, and his 35 or so Galax. We'll see if that's enough. Very efficient city placement though. With that, it's real difficult to pillage all the roads because all the cities are connected by 1, 2, 3, 4 roads, whatever. It's really intricate system there. It's difficult to penetrate through, especially if you put units on all these defending road tiles. The lack of defensive bombard is definitely going to cost her though, so there's no way she can hold on to all the tiles, especially the road tiles. And it looks like, yes, Chichen Itza disorders again. She's able to get that golden age. No worker enslaved, but that's the least of her worries. Gets the golden age from Anti, and that is just negligent. Oh, but no, hold that thought. Actually, he didn't have vision of the tile, because there's a forest in between. Hills can't see over forests. So that's why he didn't move away or anything, because she moved from here. Oh, but he has the warrior. No, that's her warrior. Never mind. He couldn't see it. Alright, so at least I understand it that way. But he should have still not given a free GA. At least it's not pure negligence. It's just... yeah. Small negligence, I guess. Some slight disregard for the enemy player. But, oh well, with 2 or 3 turns of GA before she's going to be attacked, I'm not sure that's going to be enough. to bolster her defense. But she's at this point she's gonna have a lot of units, and that Golden Age helps her sustain the monetary burden of featuring such a large army too. Although she doesn't have all that many units. Like if we add up all her units, 3, 18, 27, 31, 35, she's got less total units than Antiquity has Gallic swordsmen. So that might be an issue then. Typically, though, if you let Mayans grow to 6 cities all game, don't attack them at all, and then give them a free Golden Age, you're not going to be able to take them out. Usually, most of the time. I'm still convinced, though, if Team Antiquity don't get both kills here, it's a massive misplay. It's an incredible misplay. Because they could have killed the Aztecs like 30 turns ago. Of course, that's an exaggeration, but not by much. And the Mayans, I mean, they could have also killed them 10 turns ago, I'm pretty sure. Well, they just would have both had to send some stuff, at least. So it just depended who they were going to kill first, and they decided to go for neither. Not sure that was the right play. But maybe it was, we'll see. If it goes well, it goes well. Looks like a 7th city is coming out for MJ now, in the south here. Okay, I mean, she doesn't know how big a stack she's about to face. But again, like this, well, I mean, from her point of view, it looks like she's in a close score race with the Aztecs. And let's check in with the score difference between Rome and Zulu. Okay, that's massive. She's never gonna catch that one up. So no, she doesn't have a shot at winning the score anymore anyways, if both of them survive. And if only one of them survives, the score doesn't matter. I wonder where he's gonna go in. I wonder where he's looking to enter. Terrain doesn't make it all that easy, but MJ also doesn't have the roads blocked just yet. So there's a chance if you move in from here, for example, you get the double move onto the road, but all of that isn't scouted yet, I don't think, so he doesn't know that. Some border expense for the Mayans, alright, if you're going for score, that's of course the correct play. Getting them in 3 cities simultaneously, I think that was. Looking pretty funny. Maybe even 4 of them. But still, like it's not correct to play for score here if you're Mayans. You can't catch the enemy team anymore unless they die. And if they die, your score doesn't matter. So again, the details. I'm just pointing out the details. Typically, of course, playing for score is the absolute meta in this tournament. It's just that in this specific spot, your score isn't changing, isn't moving the needle anymore. That's why I'm pointing it out. Where are we hitting from, though? If we're Neither him nor Kismic have any boats out. That's a surprise. It really is, because like you would have thought they might be scared of getting boated by MJ. They haven't scouted her all game and let her grow for free, so at this point you might be wondering if there's boats coming from the mines, but man, what are you asking for, Kismic? That's just BM at this point. Like you're forcing him to play this game out because he physically can't GG. You can't ask him that. That's not. I mean, he doesn't mean it like that probably, but imagine being the guy who's been sitting here for an hour and 15 minutes not doing anything. Yeah, I guess it's just trying to lighten the mood and yeah, get some conversation going. But yeah, that opening line, I'm just saying, Kismic, that wasn't it. that wasn't it really. I'm not sure moving in at the last second is the move is necessary for Anti, but there he goes. Now his stack is within vision for the Mayans. They're trying to get all those units back home, and he's about to move in next turn apparently, as the second border expand in Chichen Itza also comes through. That's a lot of Gallics. Even has one in the backline already, so we now get some intel on what that city layout looks like for MJ. Yeah, Kismic, we've noticed. We actually have noticed. We saw that there were no more units coming forward, and then just a few more cities came out for no reason. Yeah, okay. He tried to go for that same tech strategy again, but got the warrior this time around, so that's unfortunate. What if you got Republic? You're not gonna get to Republic in MPT. You're gonna have to take both philosophy and Code of Laws. I mean, you could just do philosophy into Code of Laws, but that's not worth it. And you need riding before that. You're not getting this tournament. Mr. Monarchy, though. Byzantine Fire. That last game from him definitely was legendary. That's an all-timer. No other way to look at it. The huts, by the way, are also... I copy them from the random map generation. I don't place them manually. The huts are as they come from the random MPT maps that I'm using. So, you know, again, I have the excuse of just using the maps the game's giving me this time around, so making it easy on myself. Anti finally moving in. MJ also not blocking any tiles there. He's gonna be happy with that. And where's he going then? Is he hitting straight into the city? I would doubt that. But you never know. Maybe he's just gonna take those rolls. He gets the mountain, that's fortunate. He gets a lot of vision of the Mayan land now. And he's going for the attack on the road that isn't even that consequential. MJ's got a similarly valuable road down here. Either way, and he's going through with it. He's losing a few Gallics, I feel like. Reinforcements still coming in for the Mayans. Him only threatening from one side right now. Well, he has those Gallics on the side, so MJ can't move all units out of Tikan, I suppose. He's not trading very efficiently right now, though, and the attack has dropped, so he's not continuing the attack on that. I wonder if he's maybe trying to move around here through the forest in the east and go more towards the southeastern side of her land. 11 turns left, though. Gotta make sure you get this kill and get over to the Aztecs. That vision from that mountain certainly helped getting an idea of what the layout of the land is over there. His Galaxies are all just there, I guess, to get over to the Aztecs. Kismic's not even sending anything more. Kismic or Anti told him to meet him at the Aztecs in 10 turns. Why is he not just sending everything at this point? Like, what's keeping you at home? Random Jaguar warriors, I guess. That is an excuse. That's right. Maybe a Jaguar warrior stack could be out somewhere. You can never be sure if you don't have sentries, which they don't. And the boating place, but yeah, I don't think they're worried about that. Stack woken up. Is he going for the end of turn attack on the road, or is he trying to move around to the south? I would bet on the latter. Let's see which one he prefers. Could also go west on the hill, by the way, and go for the mountain here, but again, the mountain I don't think gives him a whole lot. He's now moving in onto Tikal off that hill, trying to get the road there. Doesn't get it immediately, and the reinforcers start coming in for MJ. He has to move that stack now. Gets over there. That's interesting. That's like, that's a bad move, I'm almost tempted to say. Like, what makes that tile better than this forest to sit on? Honestly. Is he just getting over to the Aztecs? Has he given up? I don't think so. He's losing lots of Galax down here now. I just gotta repeat this. I'm not a fan of Anti's Gallic movement this game. It's not been the most efficient. Definitely hasn't. And MJ definitely here in her debut in this tournament doing Team Cheeze proud. Can't be mad at that, certainly. Now the Gallic goes down. She's striking back. She's not having it. That Golden Age helping her out big time. Look at this. Her army is now bigger than it even was before Cheeze attacked. Don't think he's gonna. I don't think he's gonna be able to kill both enemies at this point. That's massive. He now is just hitting Yaxchilan though, apparently. There we go. The attack has commenced. He's run out of patience. Okay, I got that save off somewhat in time. That is a kill, right? That is a kill. It is a kill. Okay, he's got it. Now, there were lots of Mayan units, and with some better unit allocation, she could have killed massive percentage of this stack. She could have even defended there if she got good rolls. So that is quite fortunate for Anti that he gets the kill this way. Again, kudos to MJ. It was pretty good game for considering all the circumstances. But that's kill number 3 for Team Antiquity, and they're looking to make it 4 now. That's Team Cheeze out in last place of this game, sadly. Only 1 point, since they, of course, didn't get any kills. And Team Halu, no kills so far either. I don't think Biz is in a position to get many of them. Let's just put it that way. Probably gonna end with 3 points in this game. It looks like. Glad it didn't crash on that kill though. That is quite fortunate. Out come the Jaguars though. All right, he's trying to go for the hero play. I asked Andy if I should hit. Kismic just justifying the delay here. He just wants to end the game now, but Andy wants to make sure they're not wasting anything. He wants to get all that stack over and hit together. Daddy coming. Yeah, it looks like it. Oh. Oh no, it looks like they're gonna run into each other. Ah, Byzantine might expect that Celtic stack. Oh, alright. That's the Celt stack. Alright. Not bad. Oh, Biz just moves back home. Okay. I don't like that. Like, you see the Celts now. At that point, why not just keep on moving south? Right, at that point, you know he's coming for you. Just hope that you get to Yaxchilan before he gets to Tenochtitlan. Either way, it probably doesn't matter, but There was a small chance he could kill at Yaxchilan. On paper, at least. Question is, can Team Anti finish this game off 4 kills and the #1 scoring position? Which would mean 9 points of a single game. Nobody has done it so far in the tournament. They might be the first ones to accomplish that today. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, though. We're gonna have to see them do it first. It shouldn't be that big a deal to them. Look at this. Aztecs don't have a whole lot at home. But if you mess up some moves, it's possible. The only thing is, like, the Aztecs don't have any swordsmen, right? They can't attack into your Gallics and trade efficiently, even if you move them onto bad tiles. He has 2 archers. He's got 2 units that effectively might kill a Gallic on offense, that is. It's not gonna happen, guys. Sorry to tell you. He really should have tried for that Hail Mary with the Jaguars that he had moved out. Sad he didn't go through with this, but Anti might have spotted them anyways. Although he's not spreading out the Gallics like he could be. So that's a valid criticism, I guess. Look at the amount of spearmen on the road. It's really comical. He's trying to get through to his northern city again. Byzantine is. Let's see if Kismic's able to block the road or block that connecting tile. 8 turns left. Still not a lot of units there, but I think he's gonna try to get onto it. Yeah, he is. All right. Wants to make sure nobody's getting through there. And with no swordsman, it's so difficult for Byzantine to actually do it. Golden Age also long gone at this point, I assume. When did he actually get it? I don't even remember him winning a combat with a Jaguar warrior. He must have gotten it at some point while he was fighting in his land, but I don't remember the exact time. There come the Gallics now. He's not trying to hide them this time around. They are low HP. Didn't heal them up. Many of them are low HP, actually. There is 8 turns left. What's the exact reason for not just healing them up before you go in there? Either way, they're making it pretty clear that their target is the northernmost city. 1, 2, 3. He definitely could have healed them up first. Nothing preventing him from doing that. Now all the automatic moves come through, as you can see. I don't think he's got that quick a pair of hands. Let's see how many he left behind in Yaxchilan, so we can actually judge if that Jaguar play could theoretically have done anything. Yaxchilan. 4 of them. I guess if he had like 4 or 5 Jaguars out, right? So, I mean, with ideal RNG, I guess he could have killed it, but that was never gonna happen. So he needed at least like 10 to have a theoretical chance. More like 20, to be realistic. I don't get it. I can't see any reason why Kismic wouldn't be moving everything he has over to the east. That I just don't get. Like, you're already AFK. You're now losing that road even just because you haven't been sending any units out for the last 30 turns. And you're still disordering in some cities. That one I really can't understand, because, I mean, sure, the game is boring for you while you wait, but he's now attacking the city? He's actually just hitting, because he doesn't want the Aztecs to reinforce there. Man, what's happening for Team Antiquity here? He's now hitting the southern road, it looks like. Man, this is really going a certain weird way. The plan's kind of falling apart right here. And he's been cleaned up by spearmen. I don't believe it, guys. I can't believe this. Is there only one Enkidu left in A? Because it's on fire right after he moved his units out, so that would be funny if there was just one unit in there and he gets sniped. Man, don't tell me they're not gonna get that kill. He's got them fortified in his land. Like, you don't have battlefield medicine, Anti. Move him in now or move him back out. I mean, obviously he hasn't had them fortified for more than one turn. It's not, yeah. We know what's going on here, but I'm just saying. I want to see stuff happening here. It's not that I'm impatient, I just think if you're playing it slow, you're playing it wrong. Kismic losing out on that because he hasn't sent any units at all for 30 turns. Look at this, he's got 34 Enkidus. Zero of them in Mexico. No, that's inexcusable. He's watching Netflix on the side, sure. Doesn't even care to fix the disorder in A, but come on, some commitment. Some commitment. Are they just attacking Tenochtitlan right now? Is he going for the kill? No, he's fortifying them. Okay, I was just gonna say, he's just moving on that mountain because it's the best defensive tile he could get from there. But unless, I didn't see when exactly he moved that stack, unless he moved them too late again at the end of last turn, he should still have the 2 moves left on them, so should be able to get double move onto either of these other 2 cities. End of this turn, actually, yeah. Though it looks like he's maybe waiting for the second mini stack to be able to move as well. So maybe might take 2 turns instead of that one. Dude, Kismic. You're not even... You got a double kill, you won the entire game for your team, and then you just stop playing and force the other guys to stay sitting in this game. It's wild. It really is. I can't believe this. Okay, so Cheeze did end up waiting for those other Galaxies to come in. I think he's going to start moving this turn, though, despite these few last remaining ones not being there quite yet. I feel like this should be good enough. Good enough a stack to hit with. I will move here, end of turn, onto Tlatelolco, and close this sucker out. That's got to be the plan, surely, right? I mean, you could also hit this. You could also... Okay, move one unit here, make him believe you're double moving north. And then move all of the units here and then onto this road end of turn. Take that road and take out the capital. That could function just as well, because he's been expecting you to hit the northern city for the entire game. So maybe the feint onto the fake out onto Tenochtitlan is a decent option too. Let's check what's in every city. Although he has a lot of mobility with the roads that he's got. Okay, that's 6 in there. And 4 in there. South is not defended particularly well. And he moves out. He doesn't get it off. Again, how does he not get it off? Mate, you have 2 minutes or however long the turn timer is at this point. I'm starting to lose my patience with you all here. You've got to be able to get a kill off in the next 4 turns, right? Is he just hitting now? It looks like he's actually just hitting Tenochtitlan with a few units. Not all of them, just a few. Or maybe those were fortifications by the Aztecs. Could be that as well. Don't wanna accuse him of anything there. No, it looks like he just fortified. Or he might have also just hit with a few Galaxies to probe him. Again, you can kill him at any single city here. Any city is a possible kill. Halfway through the turn, let's maybe save real quick. Anti this time around taking no risks, moving the stack early. There is no swordsman that could decimate his stack, so there's that. Is he taking the road now? Is that now the plan? There's one spearman on there. He's basically inviting you to take the road. Doesn't do it. Alright, he wants to keep his option open and moves north. Is he now gonna empty the road? Byzantine. Looks like he might. Oh no, he's getting his northern road cut. He's trying to reinforce that. Not able to. Now loses both roads as the turn finishes. And that's gotta be it, right? We're closing it out here. We're attacking this turn or next turn, or when are we hitting? We're going now, right? Teotihuacan. Right? Yes! Alright, 4 spearmen only in there, that's it. GG. Antiquity, the first team to get 9 points from a single game. Thanks everybody for your patience and for playing here. These guys in this game, the patience of a saint, especially MJ and Byzantine here. Great sportsmanship from them. Team Anti get those 9 points with 4 kills and the #1 scoring placement. That was, of course, very nicely done. Nothing to take away from them. No matter my complaining and whining over the last hour or so. No reloads as well here. We gotta be happy with that. After that initial kill, we've been getting pretty lucky. Hey, even the military grade leader was there. So, that's it then. 3 turns before the end of the game. We've closed it out. And I can show you guys the updated score. I've had some time while the game was dragging on. GG's now, though. That's the standings going into the last day of the tournament. 2 more games to be played tomorrow. Team Halu, if they win both games, just as dominant as Team Anti just won this game. So if Team Halu gets 4 kills both games and first place in score, they could get 39 points. In that case, Team Anti would need to get last without any kills in both games, and then Team Halu could tie for first place. If you're Team Cheeze, you pretty much need the same thing to happen. You need to win both games with 4 kills, and you need to have Antiquity get last place both times. I mean, if you're colluding with Team Halu, that might be possible. Otherwise, it's looking rough. Either of these non-anti teams would need 2 perfect games in order to win this tournament. It is possible, though. It is possible. I haven't announced tiebreaker rules yet, I don't think, so we'll see about that. But I'm just saying that it's been a great tournament so far. And now on this second to last day, we've finally seen some separation being created in the standings. Team Antiquity separating themselves at the top. And we'll see tomorrow how this whole thing concludes. I'll show you guys the game times again, I guess, to close it out. Here you guys go. If you're watching this live, it's less than 17 hours, almost 17 hours left until game 8 of the tourney. Sunday noon or evening, depending on where you live. And the last game of the tournament will be 22 hours, just a little less than 22 hours from now. Hope you guys are gonna join in then, and we get to see a fun little end conclusion to the event. Until then, I hope you guys have enjoyed this so far, and let's have a chill ending to the event tomorrow.